Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. The Health Department has detected more cases of Omicron COVID-19 subvariants in the country. Let's get the details from JC Cosico, who's reporting to us live from Manila. Hi JC, good afternoon. How many new cases of Omicron subvariants have been detected?
Sean, the DOH said there are over 900 new cases of the BA.5 Omicron subvariant, 11 with BA.4 and 7 BA.2.12.1 cases. Now, majority of these new infections are fully vaccinated, and the majority of these cases have fully recovered from COVID-19. Now, but the DOH is still verifying their travel histories, exposures, and their health status. Sean.
All right, are we still seeing an uptrend in COVID-19 cases, JC? And in which region specifically are there high numbers at the moment?
Sean, Health OIC Maria Rosario Vergeres said all areas in the country except for Visayas have a continuous uptrend in COVID-19 cases. Now, the DOH said that hospital admissions are also increasing, but majority of those getting into hospitals are only mild and asymptomatic cases. Now, despite the increase in admissions and infections, the Philippines remains to be at low risk for COVID-19. Sean.
Right. What about the issue of expired COVID-19s? JC, do we have an idea how many vaccines have actually expired here in the country? And what does the DOH plan to do about them? I know initially they were trying to contact manufacturers to have these adjusted.
Sean, according to the DOH, there are over 200 million COVID-19 shots in the country that were either donated or procured, and the DOH said about 6.6% of this number of COVID-19 shots are considered to be vaccine wastage. Now, the DOH said the issue on expiring vaccines has been addressed, with the COVAX facility committing to replace these expired COVID-19 shots, but the arrival of these shots will be on schedule depending on the time when our COVID-19 supplies or COVID-19 vaccine supplies of shots are depleting. Sean.
Right. Now, while we're on the subject of vaccines, JC, what is the latest news on the procurement of vaccines for monkeypox? Has the Philippines managed to secure any supply deals?
Sean, as we speak, there is no deals yet made with other countries as to the monkeypox shots. But the DOH said they have been coordinating with their international counterparts regarding this, including the U.S. and the ASEAN member states. But OIC Maria Rosario Vergeres said that there is still no mechanism yet on how other countries will be able to donate monkeypox shots. That's why the DOH is still looking for ways on how to get supplies for the country. Sean.
All right, thank you so much for those updates. JC Cosico reporting to us live from the city of Manila. Thanks, JC. We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Senator Cynthia Villar has tested positive for COVID-19, according to Senate President Mig Zubiri. In today's Senate session, Zubiri announced that Villar has contracted the coronavirus and wished her a speedy recovery. Villar is the third senator infected with COVID-19 currently, after Senators Alan Peter Cayetano and Amy Marcos tested positive. The Senate has implemented stricter protocols to limit visitors at the upper house. And the MMDA has clarified that the Dolomite Beach did not cause the recent flooding in the city of Manila. MMDA Acting General Manager Baltazar Melgar instead pointed to the ongoing drainage systems project as the reason behind the flash floods. Baltazar said the construction of 3 pumping stations and a pipeline should be completed by October. These projects are part of the rehabilitation of the Manila Bay. And the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, or SBP, has announced the initial members of the Gilas pool for the 4th window of the Fiba World Cup Qualifiers. The team will be led by Utah Jazz guard Jordan Clarkson as the naturalized player. Also on the list are Dwight Ramos, Bobby Ray Parks Jr., Kiefer and 30 Ravenna, Carl Tamayo, Francis Lopez, and Kevin Kimbao. PBA players make up a majority of the pool, but the SBP is opting to not name them just yet until after the ongoing PBA semifinals. The 4th window of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers is from August 25 to 29, with the Philippines set to face off with Lebanon and Saudi Arabia. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Philippine economy expanded in the second quarter of the year, but slower than expected at 7.4%. The Philippine Statistics Authority says this is due to a slowdown in consumer spending amid high inflation. A bill seeking to abolish the procurement service of the Budget Department has been filed in Congress. The agency is back in the headlines over the anomalous purchase of overpriced and outdated laptops for the Education Department. Recently, the PSDBM was involved in the purchase of overpriced medical supplies from Pharmally Pharmaceutical. And former President Fidel V. Ramos has been laid to rest at the libingan ng mga bayani. Full military honors were given to Ramos, with several officers and former staff members giving tribute. FVR is the 5th Philippine president to be buried at the libingan. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.